are nailing it, as always, only in PT Barnum's Freak Circus. Hey, Ed, what do you think? Strong guy like that, fast-paced, or do you prefer somebody more sensitive, like me, for example?
No, not at all. I'm sorry.
Always the same, always the same. But I saw them jump out, and honestly, okay, I might now, but I'm not convinced. I think I want to test them one more time to make sure there's a guy for you. How about it? Do we want to see one more time those daredevils?
Let's pump them up, guys. Come on, let's pump them up.
Here they come.
Another crazy daredevilish jump! And I'm pretty sure you guys enjoyed it. Hey, these boys. Strong and hot, right?
I think I've got a plan for you. Let's bring in those crazy guys and let's do something stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come in. Make some noise for the greatest
Daredevils!
Hey guys, I loved your performance over there. It was amazing. Enjoyed every second of it. It was fast. It was full of risk. I mean, Tom Cruise is a pussy compared to you guys. But, you boys like to live dangerously, right? Are you up for, a little challenge? Yeah? Just for your information, I've got this very, very heavy barbell right here. I wonder if any of you guys can lift it. You? Yeah, you seem like a strong guy. Let's have it a go. Yeah, sorry. You, the big guy. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Come on, make some noise for Arnie. He's going to lift it. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for you here. How about you? The little guy? Nah, never gonna work. What? But, ladies and gentlemen, that's amazing. And here, man, playing with his few little balls, that seems to be more like you. Wow, Carlisle, that was amazing.
I know.
But I have to say, I kind of did this for a reason. And allow me to introduce to you the lovely Anne Wheeler. And please meet Philip Carlisle.
Hello. My name is Carlisle. Philip Carlisle.
Hi, my name is Anne, like he said, but I really have to go. We cannot be seen together.
Well, We give them the applause they deserve. It's P.T. Barnum's Freak Circus Swivel Lines. Ladies and gentlemen, our first line. Lieselot, Kato, and Kato. All right, thank you, ladies. That was amazing. Now let's bring in those other lines as well, so we can give them a proper greeting. Here she comes, our star swivel. She gave some beautiful moves, and she's continued until she's at the beach. Ladies and gentlemen, she loves the audience, and the audience loves her. It's the amazing Ino! Wow! And how about that? Let's bring in that last slide. Ladies and gentlemen, they are young, they're gifted, they're proud. It is Anouk, Kelly, and Margot! After that very beautiful move. By the way, I think I saw a couple of boys here that needed some handkerchief because we saw you watch to the girls. I noticed that, which means I need to do also something for the ladies. But obviously the question would be, how can I please the ladies? Well, I see a lovely Aussie lady over here. What do you want to see? You want to see some magic? Me? I'm not getting paid for that. How about, for you ladies, we bring those strong and powerful guys back? How about we bring back the Daredevils? Ladies and gentlemen, have a look to your right. Where my first Daredevil is coming. Ooh, and two count their skis. Here they come. One flip, honey! Ladies and gentlemen, get back your... Immediately have a look at your right because you know what's coming. It's the amazing Gilati with his one ski as well. So let's see what he's going to give us. Make some noise! Way! Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, shout, he can hear you! Here comes the amazing Arnie! Go Arnie, you know what? He's not being paid enough, but I'm going to give him one more job. So come on, cheer up for him. That boat is going to turn and come back with his one ski. So let's see what he can do for us. Here he comes. Boom! Very dangerous, a one ski ride over. Ladies and gentlemen, that was amazing, Daredevils. I thank you very much. But in the meantime, I actually got me a very interesting contract here. The amazing Curtis gave me something with a phone number on, so let me have a check. What is this? WhatsApp, Snapchat, Red Note, TikTok. TikTok, I thought it was banned in the US. Is it still existing in Australia? Anyway, I don't know all of that stuff, so I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to use a normal phone. Yeah, let's go. Let's see how this is. Hello, hello, hey, hello, Jenny. Yes, Jenny Lind. My name is P.T. Barnum, and I'm the biggest circus director in the entire world. Again. Hello,
Mr. Barnum, I've heard of you. What can I do for you?
Well, Jenny, I'm going to cut to the chase. You are a beautiful singer, an amazing voice, and you know what? I want to hire you to join me on a tour around the world. In fact, when we're done, you're going to be the most famous singer in the entire of Australia, and that's a very, very big country. But you know what? It's going to be around the world.
That sounds great. When do we start?
Well, Jenny, I'm going to make you rich, so I suggest you start packing so we can start our show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got her. She's going to work for me. I'm not going to doesn't need to know. So let's get this tour started. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a look to your left where we start the amazing big act, the amazing PC Warner's Freak Circus. How about that, folks? Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely lady over there asked me to do some magic. Well, I'm going to do that. You're going to see my doubles line coming in. But guess what? It's not going to stay a doubles line afterwards. So have a look to my doubles. Now, ladies and gentlemen, keep looking over there, because we are going to bring in one more part of this amazing tour. And as I said, keep attention to what they're doing. We had a prefab tree high. We had some doubles. Now we're going to bring in some conventionals, but we are not going to act like this. You wanted a magic? You're going to get magic. I promise. Here's my conventional line. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you magic is about to happen. Is it again a tree high? Let's have a look. How about that for my first magic trick? Now let's bring in on your right my second magic trick. It was double slide. Guess what? It's something else. And last but not least, you saw conventionals? Well, what are you going to guess? Let's bring him in! Ladies and gentlemen, with that, let's bring in the amazing teams in my big act with the lovely Jenny Lynn's best singer in the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, from Florida to Motorola, our big act is bringing us everywhere. Please make some noise for my prefab team! Thank you! And our next team, ladies and gentlemen, they started off doubles, but hey, they're amazing. They changed it all around, and they brought you that lovely pyramid. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my doubles to pyramid line! Thank you! And here comes my last team. They went from conventionals, you know it, to pyramids. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to present to you the conventionals to pyramid team. How about that? Thank you. Well, that was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, and for one last time, after this great back act, I would like to introduce to you the magnificent singer that I've been talking about. Please, may I have on stage the amazing voice, the lovely Jenny Lynn's.
All shine a thousand spotlights. All the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold
don't tell him. Please don't tell him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not good. Oh. Oh, even more trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, on your right, it's one of my freaks on his trick ski. Why is coming in so fast? This is not good. Make some noise! That is very weird what he was doing there. He's running, he's holding water. What is that? Oh no! Oh no! These are the protesters from earlier. This doesn't look good. Oh, and there's my trick guy again. Again, running with water. I'm scared. I'm scared. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at him. Oh man. Wow. What is going on here? I've got these protesters who are running with torches. I've got my guy running with water. Something must be wrong. I'm not sure, but I need to verify what's going on. Let me have a look over there and see if everything is okay. I've got my audience is looking good. The judges still smiling at me. Hey judges, all good? Yeah. We've got our other audience over there, all looking good. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, on your right. This doesn't look good. My circus. My circus is on fire. Ladies, where are you? I need your help. Thank you, ladies, for helping me with getting the fire out of my circus. And ladies and gentlemen, keep looking at them, because after that hard work, they're still going to perform for you. Here's P.T. Barnum's Swivel Line.
Agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up already.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on them. Don't look at this old guy. I'm not gonna say my age, but it is old. But they're gonna perform something very beautiful for you. They're all gonna turn, and then they're gonna come pass by doing crazy moves. P.T. Barnum's Swivel Line.
I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Looks like a girl, but she's a flame. So bright she can burn your eyes.
How about that? And keep watching them, because they're going to come back here on shore for you to do one final great thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where they get the strength from. First the fire, now dancing. What a team I've got.
But I got already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming on shore, it's P.T. Barnum's Swivel Line. And ladies, I'm very sorry, I'm going to have to excuse myself, but I've got a problem. With all the bad publicity of Jenny, with my circus on fire, I'm out of money. I'm sorry, but I have to leave. It's all over. I'm sorry.
Wait, where are you going, Barnum? Are you giving up? Ladies, I refuse to give up. And I know you aren't planning on giving up either. Hello, the show must go on.
I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna drown. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Yes, you're sure about that, Screw? Well, I want to continue. And I also know our boys want to do the same. But we're gonna do it a little bit different today. For sure. It's also gonna take a small time. A small one. But with that time, I want you to cross your fingers. Can I see it? Cross your fingers and hold them very high. High! I said high! I cannot see them over there. Come on, higher! 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 Yes, yes, yes. This is not good enough. Come on. Come on, guys. That's better. Okay, a few over here, yeah? Yeah? Come on, I want everybody up. Yeah. And over there, here are they coming. Our back-breaking barefoot tandem line. With a jumper.
Those were someone else's dreams.
Hey, go
It
now.
falls at the man I became. For years and years.
Oh, wait. You know where charity is? You know where charity is?
No, I am now Charity.
What do you mean you're charity? Okay, you're charity. Charity! Charity! Where are you going?
I'm leaving you, BT. You are not the man I married. You've changed. All you care about is wealth, power, and prestige.
But charity, you have to understand I did it for us, for our family.
You are lying, BT. You did this for yourself, to prove a point, and you enjoyed it. Neither me nor the kids asked for any of this. I'm leaving you, and if you hope to ever see me again, you better learn from your circus freaks. They know what love is, and they know what teamwork is.
Ooh, Barnum's getting a hard time from his wife, but I guess she's right. Even in our circus, we don't see him anymore. No, he only wants the attention and the fame. But we're missing him. The old Barnum. The one with a million dreams and the one who has brought us together. Barnum, come over here.
I'm coming.
You don't have to tell me that love is complicated. But what you and Charity did is something special. You can't let it go. So grab yourself together and be the guy where she had fallen in love with.
I know, Charity. I know, but I don't know. You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm do this. I'm going to be that man again. In fact, I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to even try to find my wife now because I have no idea where she's gone, and that's not really good. Next time, please hit me a little bit harder, but I will find them. Ladies and gentlemen, my love with my wife is endless.
And speaking of endless, let's show you these endless barefoot circles. And I'm looking for someone who can count with me. Can you count with me how many circles he can do? Yes? Will you count with me?
Yes.
That should be louder. Can you count with me? Yes! That's it. Let's watch Tia with his endless barefoot circles. We go for a first one.
Go for it. I am going to find my wife.
We're gonna see. Is this the first one? Number one! Yes! Number one! And we go for the second one. Can he finish the second one? You have to tell me. Number two! Yes, number two. Make some noise. And he's getting ready for his final turn. The third one. So if he gets to the third one, I want you to stand all up. The third one it is. He got it! Get up for Tia! Stand up, please, crowd! Stand up! Stand up for Tia's! Or endless barefoot
can stay mad at you forever. But you have to promise me that you will go back to being the man you used to be. The man I married. The man with the countless dreams. That wants to put a smile on everyone's face. The man that wants to bring the greatest ski show on the planet. The man that believes in family first.
Charity, I promise you, I will be that man once again. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, I'm happy.
And good to see you back, boss, because we're on a roll and we want to show our great audience what we can accomplish together. But before we do, let's get some immediate actions because our daredevils are on their way!
Woo! And while they're going for the ski job, I love what you've been doing. Thank you very much. And
Come on, guys! You are way too silent, people! Much better over there!
ladies and gentlemen, coming in for your ride, the Daredevils!
Make some noise!
And I need to tell you something. While they're getting back to the job, they might know it, but they're not gonna get paid with that bad publicity and that Johnny kissing me. I'm out of money. We're bankrupt.
That doesn't matter because, yeah, make some noise for them, yeah. But it totally doesn't matter because while you were out wasting your money on status, Carlisle, on the back there, he was back being here, the responsible one, and he had been saving his 12% cut. So with that money, we can continue our show. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. And in the meantime, have a look to your right because here they come back in with some amazing speed, some panache. It's the Belgian Daredevils.
Come on, guys!
Yeah! Hey, really, thank you for this.
Yeah, but from now on, you're giving Carlisle 20%. Yeah.
Okay.
And you also said something about the period that you sent over there.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, he gets us as well.
And I would like
No,
one
that's
thing.
okay. Let's get over here. Enough. The Daredevils! Are you all guys excited? You want to see one more crazy jump? I know you do. Come on. Let's jump on. It's the amazing Arnie. It's the amazing Jill. It's my Daredevil.
Ooh, for sure. Let's have a second. It's a long one, but they are coming towards the shot for the last time. So also, stand up for them, for Daredevils! Yeah!
Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Stand up for them!
We're on a roll. P.T. Barnum, Street
Yes,
Circus.
thank you in the crowd.
All right, let's bring those guys in. Wow, now that I've got money again, thank you to Carlisle and that. Let's make some noise for the final time. Jump number 3. Here they are. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest.
Daredevils!
Thank you, boys. What an excitement. What an excitement. But folks, it's time to take it to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your left, you are going to see 8 males and 8 females getting ready. The twin is there. It's time for some excitement. It's time for P.T. Barnum's ending act.
Or ending pyramid, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're off the dock. They are going to build something for you. So stay tuned, get mesmerized, but stay tuned also
each other, right?
Oh yeah, freaks forever!
Hell yeah!
Now, ladies and gentlemen, look now to your right. P.T. Barnum's final line. They're building, they're climbing. Get yourself up in your
Get
seat.
yourself up,
Here we
ladies
go.
and gentlemen,
Ladies
for
and
our last
gentlemen,
pyramid!
Gavin Berners. Ladies and gentlemen, may I take the great Australian audience? You are amazing!
Come on, stand up and clap right up!
Allow me to thank also the great ski club of Mulwala, the entire organization. Australia, you rock! I would like also to thank our judges, all of the people of IWS, and of course, the amazing other teams who helped us the entire week. We are one big ski show family. And last but not least, I would like to thank all of the people that were home watching us now. I would like to thank our cooking crew who did an amazing job making healthy food for us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in our final act. Ladies and gentlemen, we took about the dog.
We built a beautiful ending pyramid.
We brought it to you. We broke it down. We brought it ashore.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to present to you
The Belgian Waterski Show Team 2025.
2025!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You were amazing artists. See you in 2027. This is Team Belgium.
We are Belgium. We are small and petit, most underrated country in the whole galaxy. We are Belgium. We love stoofvlees en friet. We de kortske mayonaise on the side is complete. We are Belgium. We love beaches and beer. In a can, glass or bottle, call it liquid plezier. We are Belgium. Coffee cooker with cream. This is our chance of victory. Now everybody scream. Belgium, together falling back. Belgium, Simon at your back. Belgium, are you ready to watch? Belgium, hold it up on Dutch. Go Belgium! Paris to Wallonia, together reunited. We never feel alone, yeah, even Brussels is excited. Don't forget the German part.
Welcome to Silverwoods Resort, home to the Seagull Yarrawonga, your luxury escape by Lake Mowaila. Wake up to breathtaking views where serenity meets sophistication. Rejuvenate at Soul Wellness. Tee off at Black Bull, the region's #1 golf course. Savor exquisite cuisine, sip handcrafted cocktails, and soak in lakeside sunsets. Luxury, leisure, and lakefront beauty. Discover Silverwoods Resort at silverwoodsyarrawonga.com.au.
Everybody, Mark Jackson, right after the Belgians put on a superb show here at Max Kerwin Park at the 2025 IWWF World Water Ski Show Championships here in Moala, Australia. What a day we've had. What a three-day tournament that we've enjoyed. Individuals on Friday. Round one yesterday with the Americans on top, the Aussies 48 points behind, and they are up next. And speaking of Aussies and Americans, this guy next to me, I remember him when he started his career. He was 2 years old, this tall, in a secret. There's a lot of flies here if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing. No, I'm not that hot. It is hot though. His name, Matt May, a superstar in the world of show skiing, as well as three-event skiing. Matt, thanks so much for taking time and joining me. But what do you think of the competition so far?
Look, it's been great. I love seeing Canada, Belgium yesterday. Team Australia sure put together a fabulous, entertaining show. The U.S. has got a lot of depth, talent. They got a lot of jumpers. The quad four-woman front yesterday, that was unbelievable. Australia's swivel team, absolutely unbelievable. And the individual comp was great. It kind of, brought some Aussies into light. So we had Alicia Stewart win the swivel, and Callan Ashcroft, Aussie three-event skier turned show skier. Guy just learned how to freestyle about a year ago, and he's a world champion. So unbelievable.
Well, Matt, was really interesting about watching Callan is and I hadn't seen him ski before. And so he's coming to the bottom of the ramp. The first thing I noticed, his left shoulder was down, and he edged all the way to the bottom of the ramp. How important is that if you want to be good, get super distance, super height, what do?
You got to do two things. You got to put the training in as a three-event jumper, and you got to be good on a trick ski. Callan Ashcroft, world-class jumper, world-class trick skier. Now you're seeing this kid come onto the show ski scene and blow people away.
And he's funny. One of the things, Matt, we were talking about off air was the fact that this is a show. There's so many comments out there on social media. And people's opinions, they're all like belly buttons. We all have them, okay? But what are people looking for? In show skiing, it's all about the audience. It isn't about me. It's about the audience. And your uncle, Skip Gilkerson, he drove that into us. And we skied together, believe it or not, when he was this tall in a sequin Speedo. You remember that?
Oh, I remember lots of stories and plenty of photos. Geez, I was good looking back then.
That was a good time. But tell us, what is show skiing all about?
Show skiing is getting out there and being entertained. It's a combination of what's on the water, but what you bring to the stage. If I come to a show, I want to walk away entertained as much by the skiing as I am the choreography, the costumes, the music. And we saw a great blend of that yesterday. I think Team Australia really brought a lot. Their strength was they knew that their skiing depth isn't quite as deep, so they concentrate on the production. The showmanship, I think, was great. I think they had great energy with the local crowd, and we knew they were going to be tough on their home turf, and they put together a great show yesterday. And I think the U.S. is a little nervous, and that's good. That's good for this competition.
Well, they should be, because I'm telling you, Aussies up next. They're powerful. They do have a lot of talent, and we have two world champions that are skiing for the Aussies. Alicia Stewart, and just a lovely young lady. But we also have Callan Ashcroft, world champion in freestyle jumping for the men. I'm telling you, Matt, they've got talent, but their production is really second to none.
Yeah, they spend a lot of time on it. Pete O'Neill, their show director, and Brutus Ryan, they've been around for a long time. They know their strengths, and they're really building that team to put on the best show. And I know the local crowd will be behind them today. Canada's skied already this morning, Belgium. Both great teams as well, but I think we're looking at a two-horse race here today, Mark.
I think we are too. Well, Matt May, just champion all the way around, both three-event skiing and collegiate skiing as well, in three-event, as well as show skiing, freestyle jumping extraordinaire. Yes, Skip Gilkerson's nephew, and we've skied together. We've had so much fun over the years. But remember, everybody, it's all about entertaining the folks on shore.
Stick around. I've got some Belgian skiers coming in here and something really special. I don't think you've ever heard of this before. In fact, we have 2 specials coming up. So, Matt, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Say hi to the family, and we'll look forward to seeing you down the road.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
Okay, you bet. All right, everybody, here they come. Oh, Carlos. All right, everybody. Carlos Van Mal, come on over here. Yep. This guy here, another friend of mine that we skied together in Belgium, probably the nicest guy in Belgium, in the whole country. But he gives back to the sport of water skiing. He's a businessman, he's a heck of a skier, and has been for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
How did that show go? You scored, let's see, 1,542 points in 2022. This year, yesterday's round, 1,349. You're sitting in 3rd place, but after that show, I'm not so sure.
We give a very good show. I'm glad all the skiers. Yesterday we have a few falls, but I think today it was much better. Every day was completely, the flow was good. Every girl and man has shining. You know, I'm very glad over everyone. Yeah.
Right. Carlos and I have been friends for probably 40 years, and he's the same guy then. Hasn't changed one bit. You know, some of us says, hey, would you get my walker over there, by the way? All right, you're going to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Daphne Gillis. I'm one of the announcers from Team Belgium and also a skier, yes.
Well, you kind of play a dual role. How tough is that to go from on stage onto the water?
For me, it's very hard. Sometimes I have to improvise. And also from the getting out of the water with the dry mouth, I keep on falling on my words sometimes. And also, it's not my language. It's hard to talk in English, guys.
Talking in English, and that is going to be a special coming up right after these guys when I introduce Team Australia. I have some people that are going to help me translate Australian into American English. Don't miss it, everybody. It is going to be hilarious. But your English is outstanding.
I try to. I've worked very hard for it.
You look very handsome today. Did you know?
Thanks.
Okay. You're going to introduce yourself, and you are going to tell everybody what you did in the show.
I'm at ballet line, pyramids, dribble. Yeah.
You play another role, though.
Yeah, I'm also with Johnny, the show director of Team Belgium this year.
That's, you know, a guy, a girl, 2 different perspectives, and you've put together a wonderful show. There's never been a time in the history of the World Championships that I haven't just been on the edge of my seat or standing cheering you guys on. You're so much fun to watch, and that's what show skiing is about. It's about the crowd on shore. Yeah, there's some technical stuff in there, but you always have an entertaining show.
Thank you. Glad to hear that.
Oh, I love it. You got a lot of freckles.
Yeah.
How do you like it? How do you like being in Australia?
I like it very much. Yeah, it's good weather. Always you ski. Yeah. I like it.
Well, you're always having a good time, I can tell you that. Een pintje alstublieft.
Een pintje, yeah.
Means 1 beer, please. Okay. I don't drink anymore, but that's the way it is. All right, I'm going to bring your co-show director over here. Come on over. Now, the Europeans get it right. They're all about training. They're all about prepping their team before they go out on the water. Part of that prepping, they brought in their own chef. Yeah, so they're sitting around eating all this cool, healthy food. How did that happen?
Yeah, we want to make sure all our athletes are in good shape, so then we need to take care of the food also. So we took all the people here to make sure everything goes right.
What kind of delightful dishes? Because I was watching the girls eat, and they kept their bowls pretty close to them because they thought I was going to eat, try to grab some. But tell us a little bit about what your culinary fare is for today.
We had everything. Today, I don't know what it's going to be today, but last week with...
I can say it to you, because for a birthday tomorrow, we will get fresh tiramisu.
Tiramisu?
Yeah.
Did you bring one for me?
If you're there for the birthday party tomorrow, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, overall, you guys, I said what I thought you did, how you did, and all that type of stuff. How did you guys think you did compared to yesterday?
Oh, that's a hard one. I think we got more energy. The flow was on. We had some falls, but not more than yesterday. So I guess it's gonna be close to yesterday. But we had so much fun today. So I hope we will see it's in the points. Yeah.
Yeah, 1,349 points yesterday. They're in third. So within striking distance, let's hope it works.
Thank you. Well, let's hope.
Team Belgium, it's an honor and a pleasure to be amongst these greats. Thank you so much, you guys. It's just always a delight. So I'm looking forward to getting over to Belgium in the next year or two, so we can all get together then.
For sure.
Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, everybody, we're going to take a short break, but you do not want to miss this next interview. It may be the best interview all weekend long. I have some stars, young ones, from Australia with some unique insights into their language. This is Mark Jackson at the IWWF World Water Ski Show Championships in Moala, Australia on Max Kerwin Park Lake. We're having a ball. We hope you are too. Stay tuned.